So it's the next morning on the golf trip. Talene and her man wasn't humping last night. Why? He was cute. But we going to the beach today. The guys are whining that there wasn't really golf. I mean, you're on a show trip. There's not going to be anything really fun. Talene said, but Stanberry, you need to learn how to stick up for me. And Stanberry said, no, you need to learn know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when it ain't your fight. Lisa's over with Ian and her man, and she's like, look, I don't want to fight Talene. That should have been between me and Brooks. Since Brooks wants to be so upset that I use my branding at a damn spa. Why couldn't I use the damn spa and focus on my business? Why I gotta promote yours? My business is not to promote your business. I'm not in promotions. I'm in maternity wear. Now, Talene says none of them has worked as hard as me or have a business. Over with Brooks and Sarah, she's sick of this woman's favorite line being, I'm the only one with the business, because now Brooks got a business too. Lisa, however, is happy that Ian had her back. So we all meet up at the cabanas, and Talene says, Lisa, I think you and I should talk about what happened. Stanberry walks off. She's like, I don't want to be bothered with this bull. So Talene says, I shouldn't have interjected in the issues that you were having with Brooks. I feel like Stanberry was right. Everybody should have gone over and let them have a one-on-one, or those two could have gone and had a one-on-one. Why are they having it in front of all of the ladies? Lisa says, well, look, you chiming in gets on my nerve. So Sarah points out, well, look, you made fun of Talene's fitness business. And Lisa said, yeah, we were arguing. And Talene gonna say, is this an apology? She said, well, not if you gonna act like that. You can't be bitchy and not expect to be called a bitch. But then Lisa turns to Brooks and says, you were disrespectful for talking about your business during my business. It was stealing the moment, and Lisa said, when I'm ready to apologize, I'll apologize. Sarah said, okay, my son has a fever, I gotta go. So now Lisa says, you know what, I ain't gotta explain myself to this heifer. We done had this conversation 40 times, I'm out. So now we get back together with the husbands, and Talene says, well, Lisa could stab me and you'd be by her side, Chanel. That's what we mean by no more cliquey bullshit. Now Brooks chimes in and says, yeah, you do change when you're around Lisa. You're very different. You her ace boon. Chanel, however, can see that she does normally take Lisa's side. So she's like, I get the heifers is right. Over with Lisa and her man, they want to buy a farm in the Cotswolds. But we're going to have a goodbye Dubai summer party at Stanberry's since we're all going to be traveling for a minute since it's going to be 800 degrees in Dubai for the summer. Sarah break up with her man, and girl, we didn't really feel it was authentic to begin with. You can go next season. You can go. He just hung up on her. Because the shit was fake. And he's like, oh, now you're going to embarrass me on TV? I didn't agree to this. I'm sorry, Sarah. I don't buy that relationship. I don't. So we get Stanberry trying to actually be a parent. She take her daughter horseback riding, and they talk about her having the baby with Sergio, and Stanberry like, you know, I'm not ready yet, and if I wasn't 47, Sergio probably wouldn't be trying to have a baby right now. So, because we got a kid on ice, maybe we'll just look for a surrogate. So that way I can have the baby, you know, into my 50s rather than right now. Because I don't want it right now. And I think, honestly, you just gonna hope he won't want a baby by the time he gets my age. What is he, 23, 29? Too young for you? Over with Ian, she calling her sister. So Ian talks to her sister, and she's talked to Lisa about how the girls feel that she acts different when she's with Lisa versus when it's just her and the girls. However, Lisa said, don't bring that up, don't talk about it. And Ian's like, why? It's the truth. So now Ian's getting sick of it. She's like, look, I want to be able to like who I want to like and not have to dislike somebody because Lisa dislikes them. So now Ian's saying, well, you know, she's very controlling and is always telling me what to say on camera. So it's the day of the party that Chanel and Stanberry are throwing together, and Lisa says it's just weird. Yeah, because it's not your friend no more. Sarah said her man's trying to text her back and fix things, but girl, it was giving plotline penis to me. But we at the party, Stanberry and Chanel are in their thrones. Oh Lord, who's this sissy that Brooks brought? That tenderoni ain't messaged you. I could tell by his build, he one of mine. So Lisa shows up, she don't kiss Stanberry's hand, and why would she? So the shade begins. Lisa comes over and says, so you had a party with no food? Okay, so now we got a little video for the party. And they're all buddy-buddy in the video talking about where they're throwing the party at. It's very rubbing their friendship in Lisa's face. Yep, Lisa rolling her eyes. Lisa, however, realized they're trying to rile her up, and this friendship is a whirlwind romance. So Ayan goes over to Lisa, and Lisa's like, have fun on this ride that you're on. But don't fall, because I'm going to be the first to laugh when you fall on your ass. So Ayan tries to get Lisa to talk, and Lisa's like, I don't really want to talk right now. And you know she's upset, so why are you egging her on? So Talene tells Lisa that Chanel is upset, and Lisa goes over to Chanel, and Chanel says, well, you weren't talking to me. Lisa said, I didn't say I was not speaking to you, I asked you to give me a minute. And Ayan said, well, the girls are telling me, why are you letting the girls in your relationship? So now Chanel's going rogue with the storyline. Lisa said, I thought we weren't going to talk about how you were different on camera. I thought we were going to keep that to ourselves. So she feels thrown up under the bus. You tat, I'm a tit. However, now Lisa's saying, well, I asked Stanberry about what you said about her saying I was bragging and she didn't say that. So apparently Lisa was going to look at Stanberry's mama's house because her husband wants to buy a farm in England. And now Lisa's like, look, heifer, you said that. Lisa said, I can't believe it, but for the first time, I believe Stanberry over Ayan. I believe Ayan said bragging and Stanberry didn't. So they're squabbling and fighting. I said it, no you didn't, on my kid's life, on your kid's life, on this kid's life. Your friendship with me is over. I'm done. So now Ayan says, well, you're trying to come between me and Stanberry. God, now Chanel is crying. Brooks is like, confusion and I'm not involved. Oh God, Chanel, I'm gonna need you to bring it on down. You putting 40 on 10. And now Stanberry's going to comfort her. I can't believe this shit. And this is where the season ends. Stanberry and Ayan are now closer. Sergio wants a baby and who knows. Caroline has ended her spiritual healing. She got the new filling from the healing. Oh, Caroline is no longer friends with Talene. And Talene has started a dating app. Sarah, I'm not even going to read your title card. That's how unimportant to me and to the show you are. So Lisa has reached out to Ayan on multiple occasions, but Ayan hasn't returned her calls. They are no longer close. And Ayan still wants an apology, and child, that was the shit. And I mean shit. So I'll see you for the real you. The real you.